I'm doing good, sir. How about you?
Fine. Good. You are only that girl to whom I talked over phone. You are from Tirupur or someplace, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm from Tirupur.
Very good. So, which year did you complete your degree?
2021, sir.
Only 2021. Good. What are the other exams you have written for bank recruitment?
Sir, I have not attended any public sector banks exams except RBI assistant, and I have given IDBI bank exam, also South Indian bank exam, and other than that, I took ESIC exam, sir, which I cleared prelims, and in IDBI bank, I'm on the waiting list.
You mean for executive position? No, you have been your IDBI, you are in waiting list for executive or what? Which position?
Executive position, sir. Executive position.
Executive position, they had only written test, no interview, correct?
No interview, sir.
No interview. But your name is in the waiting list. What about South Indian Bank?
Yes, sir.
South Indian Bank?
South Indian Bank, I had only very little knowledge about the exam, so I couldn't clear it, sir.
It is all fine, no problem. Karnataka Bank. Now, supposing they ask you to introduce yourself, how will you introduce? And will you be talking in, say,
Yes.
Kannada or in English?
English, sir.
Very good. Please tell about yourself.
Sir, I am Prasanna and I come from Tirupur district of Tamil Nadu, which is famous for textiles and garments. And my family is of 4, and I recently graduated my undergraduation from English Literature stream in PhD College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. And my hobbies are reading fiction and playing badminton, sir.
Very good. Why did you prefer English language as your subject?
Sir, because it was something I was so passionate about. I liked reading books, so I got into English literature. But then after I got into English literature, my focus shifted into banking, because as I came to know a lot about the global happenings, I felt that this was an industry where I can feel close to what is happening in the globe, not just economically or financially, but also geographically, socially, and also politically, sir.
Good. So, while studying in literature, which
Yes, sir.
authors did you study in your degree?
In my degree, I studied about Anita Nair for English literature, for Indian English literature, and Shakespeare for classic literature, and for playwright. I read Shakespeare's plays, and I also read Jane Eyre's books, and and some of the and some other authors are Gabriel Garcia Marquez. And
what is the syllabus for a degree? You know, in our times when I studied English as a second language, sorry, English as one of the subjects, there were 2 languages. One is English, other was Tamil. We used to have only Shakespeare play and some textbook, something like that. Now, what is the methodology adopted for degree?
So for degree, it is we have part 1 English, which is the English taken by all the other group graduates, where we read short stories of Ruskin Bond and some basic grammars. And there is Tamil, which I took as the second language. And then for the core subjects, we had American literature, Indian English literature, and then poetry paper and essay paper. And then we also had another separate fiction paper, and some other 2 or more papers which I cannot recall from my first year, sir.
Very good. Doesn't matter. First year you don't have to tell. Concentrate on second and third year and tell. That will do.
Yes, sir.
Very good. You said about essay paper. What is that essay paper?
Sir, in like how authors write novels and poems, they also engage in prose Because in poems the ideas are very abstract, but in prose they can convince the reader to believe in their ideology. So in order to sell their ideology, they wrote proses. So such proses we had to read in second year, sir.
Good. How do we make a good, what are the good ingredients of an essay?
Sir,
Or I
it
will
is,
put it this way. What are the ingredients of a good essay?
sir, it is, first one is the flow of idea. There has to be a flow of idea, and there has to be a connection between first paragraph and the following paragraphs. And third would be uh, I cannot correctly come up with the terms because I did not expect you to ask about prose essays.
No, this is true because for an English student, this question can be expected. Of course, in your real interview, this question will certainly not come. But I was asking because right now I'm writing essays, so I thought I can ask a question to you on this essay. Right? That is a thing. What are the important ingredients of that? Is what for example, you rightly said number one, subject is important, presentation is important, language is important, then the length of the essay is also important.
Yes, sir.
I mean, on a crude level, there may be so many other things that can be told. Very good. That apart, we'll go into Karnataka.
Yes, sir.
Who is the Chief Minister of Karnataka?
Sir, Mr. Basavaraj Bommai.
Correct. Good. Now, who are the important people in Karnataka Bank now?
Sir, Mr. Mahabaleshwara, who is the CEO and MD, and there is a non-executive part-time chairperson who is Mr. Pradeep Kumar Pankaj.
Good.
And that is all I could recall, sir.
Very good. No, latest login. 1 minute. What we can do? What is a demat account?
Demat account is a short form of dematerialized account. Like how we have normal accounts for cash transactions, we need to have demat account for dealing with shares.
For buying and selling of shares.
Yes, sir. Buying and selling of shares.
Buying and selling of shares. Oh, how to open this page, this Karnataka Bank website? When we open, something comes and blocks the first half of it. Were you experiencing?
Sir, you can write Karnataka Bank about us, and then the Karnataka Bank about us page will come on.
Acha, Karnataka, really, Karnataka Bank about us. That page will come.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Wikipedia comes. Karnataka Bank. Oh, about us page is coming. Correct. But it takes time.
Yes, sir. The usually the Karnataka Bank server is down most of the time. It's slow.
Slow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Since I am also a customer in Karnataka Bank, I happen to experience this a lot.
You mean for your do you use mobile banking?
Yes, sir. I do use mobile banking. Even then, in GPAY and PhonePay, the server of the bank will be down sometimes. Like frequently, I find it.
But don't tell this in the interview.
Definitely.
You should not tell this in the interview because they will feel bad. Correct? Yeah,
Sure,
that's okay. Fine. Here, when I go inside that and click about us, it comes. Yeah. How many employees are there now in our Karnataka Bank?
Sir, over 1 lakh. I don't know the exact number, sir.
What is it I asked?
1 million. 1 million employees.
Employees 1 million.
1 million or 1 lakh, I'm not sure, sir.
Million,
About around 1 million.
million means how much? How
10
many?
lakhs. I think it is about 1 lakh, some 1.43 something, sir.
Totally wrong.
Oh,
Not somewhat wrong, totally wrong. 8,220 employees.
oh, that is so less than what I told.
How can it be 1 lakh employees?
Sir,
Baba?
sir, I think I confused it with customers.
With shareholders, 1,46,000 shareholders.
Yeah, I think I confused it.
And over 10.21 million customers. Or 10.21 million. Million means 10 lakhs.
10 lakhs, which means 1 crore.
Here it
10 million means 1 crore.
1 crore. Good. And now tell me how many employees?
8,000 plus employees, sir.
8,000.
Sir, I don't think we have to be very precise in this
No,
number.
true. But 8,000 at least you should tell. But you can't tell 1 lakh. Now, shareholders 1,46,000. How many branches are there?
Sir, 879 branches across
Good.
22 states and 2 union territories, sir.
Super. Good. What are the banks that were recently merged with our Karnataka Bank?
Sir, recently there were no banks, sir, but before a few decades, 3 banks were merged, namely Bank of Karnataka, Sringeri Bank, and some Sharda Bank.
No. Sringeri Sharda Bank.
Sringeri Sharda Bank and one more.
Chitradurga Bank.
Chitradurga Bank.
Doesn't matter. I know you did not have studied. Of course, we have not studied that much in detail also. I will ask you whatever we have studied.
Sir, I have read about Karnataka Bank. You can ask, sir. It was that I could not recall, but you can ask me anything,
super,
sir.
super. Very good. Can you tell me something about their savings bank account?
Sir, in their savings bank account, they usually provide interests from 3 to 4%. And other than that, I'm aware of anything about that, sir. The interest rate of the savings bank account is 3 to 4%. And that too, it is calculated on a day-to-day basis.
No.
That's it, sir.
When you said that you can ask me, I thought you are aware of the various names of accounts and all that. You are not gone through this?
No, sir.
These are the accounts that are there. Savings account designed to suit various this thing. So we should click that one. We should click that one. Then I think we'll get other details. SB General, KBL salary privilege. I think I have posted a video also on this. Then KBL Vanita.
Yes, sir.
KBL Tarun. This and all you should know.
Sir, I will go through it.
And you must also know about the accounts opened for financial inclusion. What are they called? Accounts opened for financial inclusion. What are they called? It is opened under which state?
PMJDY.
Correct.
PMJDY, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana.
And what is the name of those accounts?
Zero balance accounts or no frills accounts.
Basic savings bank deposit, whatever it is.
Basic savings bank deposit, small accounts or normal accounts.
Very good.
Both accounts are also opened under.
What is a small account? What is a normal account?
Sir, no, sir, both are actually very small in the in the amount of transactions. But the difference between both is that in the small accounts, you don't have to produce the KYC while at the time of opening the account. However, it should be produced within 1 year from the date of opening the account, sir.
Good, that's
And the
correct.
limits are same in both the accounts.
That is true. That you can study. Actually, most important difference is that in the case of small accounts, this is opened for customers who cannot produce proof like Aadhaar card. You can tell like this:
Yes,
Aadhaar
sir.
card, PAN card, etc. for them, and they can have it for 12 months. And after 12 months,
Yes,
they have to produce a document that they have applied for it and it has
and
not
then
been
the account can be extended for another 12 months.
correct. You told
Yes.
very nicely, very happy. Now tell me, what is the job role of a bank clerk?
Yes, sir. It is clerks are frontline staffs who deal with the customers, like opening the accounts, printing the passbook, and like grievance redressal also they deal with. And
But
like
don't tell this grievance redressal. That is all done by officers, managers. I mean,
sir, at the front level,
at the front level, they listen to their needs and solve them.
yes, sir.
No,
And
no,
also,
that, see, you are a literature student. You should know what is a grievance and what is a need. Both are different.
yes, sir.
Grievance
Yes,
is
sir.
something which you have been asking for, not carried out for a long time. Then it becomes a grievance. And need
Sir, but
is
I thought like the customers first approach the clerks and then the clerks direct them to the officers. So I thought clerks also played a part in grievance redressal.
true. No, no. Clerks also play a part in solving the problems of customers.
Yes, sir.
But a problem will become a grievance when it is not possible for the people to solve it immediately. Some error has happened. For example, a check sent for clearing, not credited. That becomes a grievance. A person
Yes,
who has applied for a loan facility, loan being not sanctioned, that becomes a grievance. Something like that. I have requested for issue of a debit card. Card is not being issued for quite so many days. That is a grievance that can be listened to by the clerical staff. He cannot solve it.
Yes, sir.
What he can do is, as you rightly said, talk to the customers, listen to their needs, satisfy their requirements.
Yes, sir.
Then be patient while listening. That's what is more important. First of all, you must understand the various bank schemes and must be able to explain properly to the customer.
In layman terms.
Yeah, in understandable terms. Not only that, you should try to canvas for more bank assurance products, mutual fund products. You
Yes,
must
sir.
be able to do parabank. Good. Good. What is universal banking?
Universal banking is when the banks deal with different types of jobs, different types of functions. Like I think all the banking functions is called universal banking.
We can't simply say all. We have to say the universal bank is one which accepts deposits, which makes
gives out
advances,
loans,
and
makes
which
advances.
also does para banking and
Yes, sir.
other allied services like provision of locker, then wealth management services like that. If you really want to know what are all the functions, you go through their website, then you will know. Karnataka Bank is a universal bank only, that is doing foreign exchange transactions.
Yes, sir.
Everything is done by them. Very good. Now, why should I select you as a clerk of Karnataka Bank?
Sir, I would say three things. One is that my communication skills, And two is that I can work calmly under pressure. Even when dealing with 5 to 10 customers also, I can cater to their needs accordingly and calmly and politely. And three is that my extrovert personality, which makes me enjoy dealing with people, sir.
Good. Correct only. Now tell me, how did you arrange for this sitting? Because I have been conducting thousands of interviews. No candidate has been able to arrange it in this nice way, kept at a distance. What is the strategy adopted by you? You are sitting before a laptop or sitting before
Sir,
a...
sir, I'm using a tablet, sir. And the cover of the tablet will keep the tablet slanting only, but I have kept a water bottle behind it and kept it straight so that the vision is right.
Very rarely we get candidates. The previous candidate was also good. He came out well, but then not majority of us can arrange for it in a proper manner. Even when I conduct, sometimes I keep like this, sometimes I keep like this, sometimes I keep like this and all that. Good, very good. You are one of the prospective candidates, but you must read a lot about banking, about Karnataka Bank. Please
Sure,
tell
sir.
me, who is the governor of RBI?
Sir, Mr. Shaktikanta Das.
Very good. Now, why is he in the news nowadays?
Uh, Sir, because one, he made a statement that the probability of India going into recession is very less, and two is that he said that the inflation rates of the following year is going to stay above 7. And I think his term comes to end very recently, and already I think it already ended, and it was extended for some period. Till the new governor is going to be appointed, sir. So this is all I can recall.
No, but the main reason was, or main reason is, the repo rate has been revised 2 days back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Repo rates have been revised by the Monetary Policy Committee of RBI.
What is the, can you tell me the rates now, present rates? Repo rate, how much?
Yes, sir. Repo rate is 5.4%, and the reverse repo rate has not been revised. And the bank rate has been revised to 5.65%, and marginal standing facility has been revised to 5.65% as well, and the standing deposit facility has been revised to 5.15%, sir.
Very good.
Sir,
Correct,
did I
correct.
leave anything else?
No, correct only. But CRR continues to be what?
CRR continues to be 4.5%, sir.
SLR?
SLR 18%, which has not been changed for a very long time.
But there is no need for you to tell that. You just tell SLR is 18%. Did I ask you since when it has not been changed? So this is the quality of an extrovert who talks more than what is needed. So tell me,
Yes,
this
sir.
extrovertism is helpful or not helpful?
Sir, in most of the cases, it is helpful. But in some cases, it may not be helpful, because in certain cases where you where you are not required to give too much fodder to the recipient, then also you will end up giving too much fodder. So, which might not be the needed case. In that cases, it might not come of use.
What is the fodder? Fodder means what?
Fodder means too much information more than necessary.
Normally, fodder means what?
Fodder means the thing that is fed to cattle.
Do you think
The dried leaves or dried stem.
do you think the person interviewers or cows, calves?
Sir, no, sir, that is not why I meant it. It is a phrase which is normally used.
But one thing, see, 100% you are used to using such phrases being an English graduate. But
Yes, sir.
for a common man who doesn't have much time to think about English and all that, So
Mhm.
using of such phrases may not convey proper idea.
Sir, yes, sir. I'll correct that, sir.
Yeah.
I'll work on it.
Otherwise, you did very well. Your interview was very good, and I
Thank
will
you, sir.
rate you very high. But then much depends on luck.
Yes,
Because
sir.
much
I
depends.
also would like to have another interview, sir.
No problem. We can have. You wait for the interview date to come, and then
Yes, sir.
before few days before that you can have. And in the meantime, you will be attending my classes. We can
Sure,
meet
sir.
in the class. You are doing very well, but read a lot.
Sir, can you ask me some economy related questions, sir, which may be asked?
Economy related questions. What is stagflation?
So stagflation is when there is uh, stagflation when there is not much economic progress, but there is inflation. That is when we call that is the situation we call stagflation.
Mhm.
In inflation and unemployment accompanied
Mm,
by
Correct.
inflation and unemployment accompanied by high production. That is when we
No,
have
high production. No.
this economic growth.
No.
Quote and quote,
No.
inflation
Economic
and
growth.
unemployment.
No. Wrong. 1 minute. Stagflation. Unemployment also you must tell. Stagflation is a simultaneous appearance in an economy, slow growth,
Slow growth, yes, sir. Not high
high,
growth, slow growth.
high unemployment,
Yes, sir. And inflation.
and rising prices.
Yes, sir.
That's all. Anyhow, that is a very difficult question, but still for making it interesting for you, I asked. Anyhow, best wishes. We'll meet again, not once, twice, thrice.
Yes, sir.
Any number of times you feel like talking, you tell me, we can discuss. Best
Yes, sir.
wishes. At what
Sir,
time? At what time do you get up every day morning? Say
6
6:30.
6 a.m.
6
6
a.m.
a.m.
Okay, nice. No problem. Because I thought of utilizing your services for reading some messages over Zoom for say some essay or some interesting information so that it can be recorded with your voice only, not with your video. It can be
Yes, sir. Sure. Sir.
provided you volunteer to do that, it can be done. Anyhow, we'll think about it. Thank you. You
Sir,
did
is there any body language changes that I have to incorporate?
no, absolutely nothing. You are a very confident girl. You are a very talkative person and very extrovert person, but only knowledge wise, something
Yes, sir.
more has to be improved.
Yes, sir.
But
And am I talking too fast?
no, it's okay. I was able to follow.
Yes,
It's
sir.
okay. You can
This was
continue.
something I have been training for so long, sir. I've been
Right.
training to talk slowly for
Yeah.
so long.
It is okay. What you are talking is correct. Pakka. No problem. But only using difficult phrases to be avoided, or
Sure, sir.
new phrases to be avoided.
Yes,
Like
sir.
supposing while talking, you say, like what is that? Selling coal in a new castle.
I haven't heard of that, sir.
Selling coal in Newcastle means Newcastle is a place where coal is being brought out. You can't sell it there.
It's like selling rasagulla in Kolkata.
Sagulla, everybody will be making in Calcutta. That's right. Anyhow, thank you. Best
Thank you,
wishes.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Is it okay to put it in video?
Sir, let me see how I look.
You do. You look nice only. You look nice only.
Yes, sir.
You look very young. Best wishes. You think you. Thank you. All the best. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, Deva Priya Das. 1 minute. You wait. What is your name? Deva Priya Das. Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
here.
What is the time I gave you?
9 o'clock, sir.
9 o'clock. It's a time ho gaya. Oh. I think I'm already running behind schedule. Anyhow, we can start. Yeah. I will close this and come again. Suresh, what is the time I have given you? Suresh,
9 o'clock, sir.
for you, 9 o'clock. Your number is 90033? No,
No, sir. 9666 466.
that number is not there with me. 9666?
466 245.
Oh, I have not written it. Anyhow, I will tell you little later. First, I'll complete this. I'll conduct for our friend Devapriya. You also join if you want. No problem. Okay. You can be observing.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me, Devapriya.
sir, is he there, sir? Suresh?
Yes,
Sir.
you want to do it separately?
Yes, sir. Or I will be okay if he is done first and I am second. I would like to observe how other candidates,
Answer.
interact
Okay.
with you.
Okay, Suresh, can you take it up now?
Okay, sir.
Okay, I'll close this and come again. Please come.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.